Hello world, Shelly here, and I'm coming at you barefaced because we are going to talk skincare today. I would like to give you guys an update on my use of the Bright and Tight product from Serum, and I would like to let you know right off the bat, this is a sponsored video. I am receiving a payment and a free bottle of Bright and Tight from Serum to produce this video, but as you may know, if you have been around for a minute, I have had a long love affair with Serum products. I will list all of the Serum videos I have done below, well before they even knew who I was. So this is my second sponsored video from them, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Serum. I love your products, and I love sharing them with my audience. Now, the previous videos that I've done, I went into a deep dive into the ingredients. I went into an application demo. I will link all of those down below if you want to catch up on that if you're new to this line of products. But what I want to give you guys today is sort of a recap of what the Bright and Tight product is, how I've been using it, show you guys the results that I have had over the last few months of using it, and talk about why I like it. So the Serum has several products. I had started out using the Tight-Eye product primarily to lift some of the droopiness I have on my hooded lids, which I've always had slightly hooded lids, but as I've gotten older in the past 5-6 years or so, they've gotten a lot more droopy on the outer corner, and Tight-Eye did a wonderful job of sort of lifting that. Now, of course, you can only go so far without having things like cosmetic surgery, and no, I'm not going to go to that extreme in terms of preventing my hooded lids, but what I appreciate is that it has given me enough lid space where you can actually see a little bit of my lid when I'm looking forward, as opposed to it being completely covered. And that just makes me so happy in terms of being able to do different eyeshadow looks and things like that. So when I switched to the new Bright and Tight product, this is similar to Tight-Eye. It offers those same benefits of the tightening and the lifting, but it also includes ingredients that help to reduce dark circles. I have dark circles. I've been trying to reduce them or eliminate them for my entire life. I've had dark circles since I was 5 years old, so it's not that I don't get enough sleep. I can show you data. I have 2,000 nights worth of data. I'm a 9-hour sleeper. I get my sleep, but I've always had dark circles under my eyes. And so I tried Bright and Tight. I've been using it for several months now. And the issues that I'm dealing with, it's the darkness that's caused by broken capillaries under my eyes. So you get little blood pooling collecting under there, and that's what gives you that purple color. And I also have fine lines under my eyes. I have really dry skin. I've got crow's feet starting. So these are all things that the Tight-Eye and now the Bright and Tight are able to help address. I have not used Tight-Eye since I started using Bright and Tight. I have replaced my Tight-Eye with Bright and Tight in my skincare routine. So that's kind of the summary of the issues that I've got going on in my eye area. I'm not going to deep dive into the ingredients again, but let me give you guys a little sort of summary of the stuff that Bright and Tight does. Well, let me summarize everything. Retails for $78, and if you sign up for their email newsletter, they almost always constantly are putting out flash sales with 20-25% off. Lots of discounts come through email. Now, I'm not sure if they're turning my promo code on for this. I do not get paid when you use my promo code, but you guys get a discount. It is Shelly, S-H-E-L-L-Y, and if it's on, go ahead and try it. It should get you 20% off your first Serum purchase. I would try it even if it's not your first purchase. Just try it. It might work. I don't know, money off is good. Another thing that they've got going on that I noticed on their website is something a little bit new. You can now set up a subscription for your Serum products and do automatic delivery of them either every 1 month or every 2 months, and you can save 25% off that way as well. Now, I will say that even when I use this 5 days a week, I don't need it every other month. I get probably 4 to 6 months out of a bottle of this, so that I would not need it that frequently, but if you're splitting with someone in your household, that kind of a thing, it may be a very nice way to get an extra 25% off on your stash of skincare. So let's take a look at the the claims that this product makes. So the ingredients in the Bright and Tight, it's got ingredients that help strengthen your capillaries under your eyes. So if your dark circles are being caused by blood leaking out of those weak capillaries and then pooling and giving you the purple color, then strengthening those capillaries will help prevent blood from leaking out from them. It also has ingredients that help with your lymphatic drainage, which will help to reduce the puffiness under your eyes. I don't get too much of that, but it's also got ingredients that help to activate your body to collect and remove any of the blood pigments that have pooled under the skin there. So as you remove those, you won't have anything there causing that dark purple color anymore. You get improved microcirculation in the area around your eyes, which better circulation to the surface of your skin helps to keep everything moving, keep everything where it should be. Nothing settles, nothing pools, nothing bags up. Reduces inflammation. It helps to smooth wrinkles. It's a hydrating, moisturizing product, although I do follow mine up with the Science Serum Moisturize product as well. But that's just my favorite eye area moisturizer because it hydrates super well for dry skin and it doesn't give me those little milia, little white bumps. I get them very easily if I over moisturize my eye area, and the Moisturize product does not give me them. So you've got this smoothing, you've got promotion of collagen production and elastin production, which helps strengthen the area and helps smooth out those wrinkles. Those are all of its claims. I find its claims to be true. They are definitely working for me. So I use Bright and Tight in my morning skincare routine. I use it once a day in the morning, and I use it 4 to 5 to 6 days a week. It kind of just depends how busy I am in the morning, when I remember to do it, if I forget to do it, etc. But the way you apply it, it requires 5 to 10 minutes to sit before you remove it and continue the rest of your routine. So what I do is I wash my face, do my toner, then I do my Bright and Tight. While my Bright and Tight is doing its job, I go and get dressed. And by the time I'm done getting dressed, I come back, I can wash the Bright and Tight off. See my previous videos if you want a full demo of the application and removal and how you do the whole thing. But at that point then, I finish the rest of my morning skincare and go about my day. Here is a visual of my results. So this is looking back to a few months ago before I started using Bright and Tight to just today, just now, right before I started filming. I took additional photos to compare, and I definitely have seen that the lifting of my hooded lids has maintained its lift. So that tells me that the product is just as effective at lifting and smoothing as the Tight Eye was, but it has also done an exceptional job on my dark circles. I have never had so little purple under my eyes in my whole life. It's to the point where several times probably a dozen times now, I have been doing makeup for filming or just for my everyday life, and I forget to put on concealer. That is unheard of in my world. Concealer is like, it's so mandatory in my life that forgetting to do it is almost impossible because my dark circles just aren't jumping out at me, and then I forget, and I do my foundation, and I think everything looks fine, and then I realize I've got my powder on, everything else, I'm that far into it, and I'm like, I did not put on concealer because I don't feel like it's as necessary as it used to be, and that makes me very, very, very happy. I think that this is another, all the Science Serum products that I have tried, the thing that I like is that they've got a combination of an immediate impact and a cumulative long-term impact. Now, of course, if you want the cumulative effect, you have to be consistent in wearing the product. So you can't just wear it once a week and think you're going to see dramatic results. You really do have to use it close to every day to get the dramatic results. I am going to say that this past 3 weeks or so, I have been incredibly inconsistent with using all of my skincare. First I was moving, and so for 2 weeks, all of my skincare was in boxes and I could not find it. I did not have it all out and unpacked. And this past week I was traveling for a conference, and you know, travel just is never quite the same. You don't have your full range of skincare products with you. And so I've been very inconsistent the last few weeks, and I have to say I'm very impressed with how well my reduction in dark circles and my hooded lids, it has maintained really, really well, even though I have been very spotty the last, 3 weeks or so in my usage. So that's another reason why I like it. I like the cumulative effect. I think it gets better and better and better the longer and longer I use it, and that encourages me to keep going, because when you see something working, you feel like it's worth it. And if it works, I'll pay for it. That's kind of my philosophy on everything. I just want the money I spend on things, on anything, but especially my skincare, I want that money to be well spent. I want to see the results that I'm expecting. I want to see what the product is claiming show up on my face. That's what I want. And I believe that the Science Serum products absolutely do that. They are also cruelty-free. All of the Science Serum products are cruelty-free. They are all paraben-free, and they're all fragrance-free. So Bright and Tight, along with all of their other products, meet those requirements as well. I think this is really easy to incorporate into a skincare routine. It's a product that is easy to use. It's fast. You see results immediately. The immediate results for Bright and Tight are mostly in the smoothing and lifting. The dark circle removal, you're going to need to use it for a couple weeks before you really start to see that difference. But that said, I feel like a couple weeks is a pretty impressively short time span to start seeing results. So it works quickly. You don't have to commit your whole life to it. It's a 5 minutes a day kind of a thing. And I just love this stuff. I don't know what else to tell you guys. So that is my summary of what's been going on with the Bright and Tight. I will, of course, continue using it. I will, of course, give you guys another update in another couple of months. And we're just going to keep on rolling. So thank you to Science Serum for sponsoring this video. I appreciate you keeping me in with plenty of Bright and Tight for my future. And thank you guys for hanging around and watching and putting up with my schedule disruptions in this past few weeks between moving and my travel got all messed up while I was at the conference last week and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys hanging around and your patience. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If you want more skincare videos, give me a thumbs up down below. If you enjoyed this one, thumbs up. I appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Helps my channel to grow. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over skincare with me this time. Come back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully we are back on schedule now for new videos, and I hope you all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.